I don't even know how to start this video. Alright, so welcome back. It's been a while. I haven't sat in front of a camera and actually talked to my viewer base in probably over a year. I've done gaming, I've done live streams, but in terms of sitting down and talking, not so much, and I lost it a fair bit after the last time I tried to lose weight. I kept on for a little bit after that, but as you'll have noticed, not too much. So today I'm going to talk about a sensitive subject for me. Well, it's not a sensitive subject. I've come to terms with it, and now I'm wanting to do something about it, and that's the fact that I weigh a lot. I'm a very heavy person, very big person, as you can see. There's no fronting it, I'm fat. And yeah, although it's blatantly obvious, it's hard to admit when you've actually got the problem, and it's been daunting on me for some time in terms of my health, in terms of breathing, in terms of a lot of things. It's not doing me any good, and in terms of my health, I'm alright, but I'm wondering how long I'll be alright for. So as you'll know, I think it's about 2 years ago now, I tried to lose weight, and I did that online, and I thought maybe I can inspire people and whatever. And yeah, don't get me wrong, it was good, but I think I paid too much attention on making the videos out of it rather than the point at hand, what was going to be, you know, me losing weight. And instead I don't know, I lost it, and halfway through I just lost myself. And I think I ended up breaking down, to be fair. I just couldn't do it anymore. But this time around it is going to be different, because I feel like in myself I'm ready. I'm ready to take on that challenge of dropping a lot of weight. And stay tuned for a little bit later in the video. I'm going to be exposing my weight, and yeah, it's not something I'm totally comfortable with, but you know what? In my head, I do not mind releasing that because I don't want it to be there for much longer. So in the near future, hopefully, that'll just be a thing of the past. So yeah, I don't mind releasing that. So this time I feel mentally there, I feel better about doing it. I feel like I've also got the support network around me to do it. I've got people around me that are doing it as well. I've got people around me that have done it. And I want to jump on that, not only because, oh yeah, it's a good thing to do, new year, new resolutions or whatever. I've been thinking about it for some time, and yeah, I think it's time to do it. So right off the bat, before my birthday on the 20th of June this year, 2021, I want to be below 100 kilos, and I'm going to put that out there. I want that to be a thing, 100 kilos or under. And for some people that's still heavy. You look at that and think, 100 kilos, Jesus, it's still heavy. Well, wait till I tell you my real weight. So I'm going to insert a clip now, and this is the part I'm not looking forward to. So I've literally just weighed myself, and I'm clocking in at 148.9 kilos. I dare convert that into pounds. I know it's well over 300, and I know that I'm seriously overweight. But that's actually the better side of it, because about 2 weeks ago, before I started dieting, before I started being more physically active, I actually clocked in at 151.5. And I think I just looked at that and I'm like, nah, this has got to stop. This has got to stop. And yeah, I've took it up on myself now through ways that I'm going to discuss to actually try and lose some weight and do better for myself. So first things first, tackling the issue. Physically, I'm not too bad. Like today I've done 6.67 miles. That works out about 11 kilometers. And I did that fairly easily. And that's down and uphill as well. It's both, because I live up on an hill, so I have to go down, exercise, then come back up, which is a killer. But I can still do that, even at my weight. The real problem with my weight is not the physical activity aspect. It is part of it. I'm going to start being a lot more physically active to get rid of that weight. But it's the binge eating, and it's the snacking, it's the drinking. I won't like to say I'm an heavy drinker, but sometimes when my head gets too much, I just need that release. And that is how I do it sometimes. So that's another aspect that I'm going to try and work into this, to try and not drink as much, also lose the weight, live a healthier lifestyle, and in turn, I should also be happier. So with that being said, the eating, as I've just mentioned, is the problem, and it's the binge eating, it's snacking before I have a meal and stuff like that. And I've started working around it and getting round the cravings by, for my breakfast and for dinner, I'll have a meal replacement shake. There's no cravings around it because I'm having that and I'm having that only. And if I have anything else, then it's essentially breaking the diet. That's my way around that, because one thing is, if I start eating, it's getting me to stop. I'd go as far as to say sometimes you'd have to restrain me to get me to stop. It's really bad. So I've got around that by replacing those 2 meals with meal replacements. Sometimes instead of a meal replacement I will have a salad or something like that, and that's really testing the boundaries of my own control, seeing if I'll end up snacking or something like that, and a lot of times I don't. I'm getting a hold of the addiction quite well, but when I come home it's a different story. This is the thing, when I come home there's no control. I come home and I end up binge eating and eating really unhealthy foods and stuff like that, drinking a lot, and I don't know, it gets on top of me. But I've started changing that around, and I wanted to do it for a couple of weeks before I decided, right, I'm going to make a thing out of this, like jumping on camera and stuff like that. I wanted to do it for a little bit and see if I were actually up for it, and I think I am. I think I'm up for it. I don't know, I probably won't be vlogging stuff like that, but who knows, if people end up wanting that, then sure. But what I'm going to start doing is like checking up with you guys like every 4 or 5 days or so, obviously with my weight, what I've been doing, what I've improved on, if I've slipped up. Yeah, I'm going to be jumping on here and just going through that stuff, so number one, I can get it out. It helps me, it's like a therapy session. Helps me, I can get it out and say what I've done, what I've made mistakes on, and try and improve on them mistakes. That's another big thing of trying to overcome some sort of addiction like this. And also, on the off chance that somebody who is overweight watches this and wants to join, they can join. I'm going to tell you exactly what I do, from the positives to the negatives, where I succeed and I fail. So yeah, I'm going to try and make a thing of this, and I'm going to seriously go for it. When gyms open back up, I'm going straight on that. I'm going to be joining a gym, but I'm also going to be walking every day. This is my plan to tackle it. You know, I'm going to be walking every day. I'm going to be having my meal replacements. So I'm going to be having healthier meals. Like, it is currently 14:27, so past midday, and I've only had like 660 calories. Whereas on a day before I started dieting, I could be closer to 2,000 at this point. And this is where I was going massively wrong. It's not the lack of physical exercise, or that did play a hand in it, but that's not the real issue. The real issue was the eating. But yeah, I feel more comfortable now that I can actually do it, and we'll just have to see how that goes. So like I mentioned, I've been on a walk today. I'm really trying to push myself now. Like, I'm gonna maybe go on 1-2 walks a day. I'm also gonna try and wake up before work, go on a walk, then get ready for my day, because I feel like if you start the day with something intense, the rest of the day will not only be easier, but it'll have more energy. And this is what I've been reading up on as well. It causes you to release more energy and use more energy if you walk in the morning, then continue on with your day, because in the morning it sets a standard for the rest of your day. And if I can push myself like that, I should be good. But like I've said, it's me maintaining that that's going to be the issue. But I know I've got support of people, including you guys who are on my channel on YouTube. But yeah, I'm very hopeful for this. I'm very hopeful. And like I said, by my birthday in June, 20th of June, I want to be under 100 kg, which means I'll have to drop about 50 kg in 5 months. It's doable, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready to do it. But how I'm going to do it, I'm going to work on that as I'm going. The pros, the cons, and obviously what I'm able to do, what I'm not able to do. And I'm going to set different targets for myself, and we'll see how it goes. And like I said, every 4 to 5 days I'll jump on here and yeah, I'll keep you informed on what's going on. So I hope you've took time to watch this video, because this is an hard one for me. This is me trying to commit to something, and I'm going to seriously stick at it. Like even now, I could be drinking something unhealthy. No, I've got lemon water. But yeah, this is all, it's not new for me, but I'll put it this way. If this succeeds, I will be at a BMI that I have never been before. Meaning that I'll have a lot less fat on my body for my height. It'll be something I've never experienced, and I want to do that. I want to do it. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, and I'm going to make a real go of it. So thank you for watching, and a last message. If you are a similar weight to me, heavier or skinnier, and you want to do something about it, make it your time to do it. You need to be ready. You need to be ready to do it. You need to be in that mindset to say, right, I'm going to do it. And I could be talking out my arse right now because I haven't done it yet. But in my head, that's where you need to be. And in my head, that's where I am. And that's where I want to be in future. I just want to push and lose a lot of weight. And I'm bringing you guys with me. How involved you are depends on the feedback. But in terms of sitting down, having a nice chat and whatever, I'll be doing that as much as I can. So thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll keep you all informed. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.